You ducking them people out. You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one them dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dog, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the North on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something. You got a trespass, you got on the hard, when you was looking at them. You don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? The income tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you will, huh? You about to go treat your, huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh?
Saturday night baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Blake Snell is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, D-World, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there's some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
In the air, out to right. Ona is there, 1 away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Yeah. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. Yep, that's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Trevor Story steps in now. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Padres get their first stop. And now here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. You know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today. The balance of this hitter is perfect right now. After getting a fastball, the ability to get that kind of swing off on this guy's breaking ball, that's a nice job.
Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Story brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Camargo over to his right, and he makes the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Austin Riley. And the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
He'll check in here at 256. 34 home runs and 71 runs batted in. Snell has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's
high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham to the track, to the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Number 35 now on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average coming in 257, 34 home runs and 102 RBIs. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. William Contreras waits on deck. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Called strike 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Christian Pache is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Ona is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch to the left side, but it's well fouled. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now. In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson brings it in. Over to Albies. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in will be Johan Camargo. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Stepping in next, Ronald Acuna flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One ball, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's a ball.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dansby Swanson waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. 1 out, runner at first, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. The 1-0. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0 home. Two out with the man at first. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The count is full.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
Time is out.
Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Austin Riley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
High in the air down the right field line. Ona is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. And now in the box. Jorge Ona, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Jorge Mateo. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit on the ground to third. Story picks it up to second for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 1 out, bases empty, and that brings up William Contreras. First delivery to him.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
1-0.
4 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next will be Christian Pache. And now the first pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you let
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tucupita Marcano, and they could use a spark from him here. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He popped out in his first trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
So 1-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, nothing in 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail here 4-0. Taylor Williams, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. First pitch of the AB now. Johan Camargo is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Williams, 28 years old. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Dansby Swanson is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
The first baseman, Aaron.
Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And the Friars are in business to start the inning here. It's a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding in is Jorge Ona. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Emilio Pagan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Trevor Story. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Nope. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Austin Riley swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That misses. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Misses. Ball 2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order. And again,
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Now into the box, Jorge Mateo, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. 0-1 the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jorge Mateo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tommy Pham is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
No strike.
the rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
The count is 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So here's the Padres DH, Tucupita Marcano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit at 3rd. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Johnson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box, Ozzie Albies flew out last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mateo is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to dig in, William Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter will be Christian Pache. Hard on the ground towards short, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. But add on one more. Here's Manny Machado now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Albies ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Austin Nola, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that. They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Jorge Ona stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High and deep to right center. After it is Acuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Acuna digs in now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
In.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready now is Trevor Story. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch.
Yeah.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to stand in is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. Drew Pomeranz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2. And that will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Scorched to third. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and it gets right by him into left.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off.
Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I got the count.
Boy, that's
1-2.
a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Riley aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Travis d'Arnaud becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Pomerantz sets. Here's the pitch. Ozzie Albies is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up William Contreras. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. Jordan Hicks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. San Diego down to their final strike. Fouled off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Oscar Yinowa earns a league best 20th win. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jordan Hicks closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Oscar Yinowa